So first, let's take a look at what it means to say that the Sunday obligation has been lifted. The Archbishop understands that in these challenging times that there are going to be some that are just not quite ready yet to come back out into public. There are others that are ready to jump in the pool and start splashing around. So we have this full spectrum of where we are in this. And so the Archbishop and the bishops of Ohio have said that we are not required to attend Sunday Mass. So what does that mean? That means if you do not go on Sunday, you are not committing a sin, right? So please keep that in mind. There's also one of these things where we don't say, well, if I go on Monday, does that quote unquote count for Sunday obligation? We don't need to worry about that language right now for the next several months until the moral obligation is then put back in place for us. And so please, first and foremost, understand you do not have to go to Mass. It is a choice to go. Whenever we make the choice, though, in this present crisis to go out into public, we are assuming certain risk. As parish staff, we will do all that we can to put as many safety measures in as we can for your safety and your protection. But understand we can't cast the net wide enough to cover everybody. And so what we ask for is just patience, especially in the first several weeks. It's going to take a while for us to kind of get our rhythm. As priests, working with our leadership teams and our staffs, trying to come up with a plan that we've never had to come up with before in our lifetime. I never imagined when I would be ordained a priest that I was going to have to go 2 months without celebrating public Mass, and that then it would come back in limited fashion. So many of the staffs may be moving around their Mass times to give the most amount of opportunities for people to come. So again, dying to yourself for the love of someone else means that maybe you don't get to go to your regular Mass. Maybe you don't get to sit in your same pew. And so on the one hand, we have to avoid a sense of getting angry about that or upset or grumbling. I don't get my regular seat. Instead, focusing on the fact of, again, choosing joy, which says I get to be at Mass now after 2 months away. And maybe within our hearts, this will stir within us a deeper longing for our faith, having had something removed. I think it's, in our American culture in particular, maybe we have taken things for granted. And so now all of a sudden we're coming back and maybe it'll stir within us that longing for God. So a couple things, please be patient with us as staff. Please make sure that you understand what your parishes are doing. Each parish and staff is going to be coming up with some different type of plan based on the layout of their parishes. Most importantly, I can promise you the guiding factor for all of us priests is to care for your soul so that we can all join together in the one eternal banquet where there is no social distancing because we will all be one in the body of Christ. God bless and have a great day.